All right, so for this one, it says a graduate school plans to increase its enrollment capacity by developing its facilities and the programs it offers. Their enrollment capacity this year is 120 graduate students. So let's underline that. Now that's probably an initial condition. So we'll just call that A sub 0, although I could be wrong, but I think that's what it is. Let's continue reading. Beginning next year, the school plans to triple its number every year. Now, we've used the rate. So let me talk about that. So the tripling, remember that our formula is A1 is equal to A0, and then you've got 1 plus the rate raised to the t. Well, when you triple something, you're increasing it by 200%. So if I start with one baseball and I triple that, I'm multiplying it by 3, but really I'm adding 2 to it. And then I do the same thing again, right? So really we're raising, in other words, what I'm trying to say is this is gonna be 3 when we're done. So it'd be the 1 plus 2. In other words, you're increasing by 200%, which you might think is doubling, but that's what the percentage that you're increasing by. Whatever you start off with, you're adding double to it, which triples it in some way. But anyways, that's just gonna be the 3 right there, okay? And so this would probably be 120. And then let me read this last sentence. It says, with a target enrollment capacity of 3,240 students. So that's the final value. And so in our formula, that would just go here. And then it expects us to solve for that. Now, this is probably going to be rigged up, but one thing that we can do is solve this algebraically. It should be rigged up so everything divides into everything evenly, and we'll get something raised to the power of 3. And I'll explain that in a second. So what I'm going to do first off the bat, I'm multiplying 120 by 3 to the t. So to move that to the other side, I do the inverse of multiplication and I divide both sides by 320. I'm going to grab my handy dandy calculator, bam, with the bacon sizzle, and I'm going to take 3,240 divided by 120, 27. Aha, perfect. So this reduces down to 27 is equal to 3 raised to the t. So if I do my prime factorization of 27 divided by 3 equals 9. In other words, 3 times 9 equals 27. And then 9 is the same as 3 times 3 times 3. 9 is the same as 3 times 3, and then tack on that other 3. In other words, 27 is 3 raised to the 3rd power. So I could rewrite this as 3 to the 3rd power is equal to 3 to the t. And really what that's saying is t is equal to 3, right? Because this has to equal this in order for it to equal. That was fairly easy.